This evening, what I want to do is we're going to work a little bit on some gentle motion. Y'all know that the gentle motion, I've got a couple of students down in Pinehurst now who have just embarked on the uh, some of the deeper levels of posting. And all of them say the same thing y'all do. That's the hardest thing. You said it was gentle, well, it's supposed to be light as a feather. You're supposed to be like a cloud, right? But it is kind of like what we were talking about before. How you approach it inside yourself makes all the difference. But realizing that your ability to exercise and to keep yourself in a good light mindset, being aware of what your mind is doing, not judging. Okay, and I'm gonna be the worst one for that, and he's worse than I am. All right, is being aware that your mind is going to drift. It's going to do some of the things that you are not asking it to do. This is kind of to the concentration conversation we were having before. Is that when you're trying to concentrate on something and you realize that you've lost the tether, don't beat yourself up. Just come back to the practice and pick it up where it is without punishment, right? Uh, so let's tonight. What I want to do, and because it'll be good for me, I know it'll be good for Bob, is to keep a little gentle motion this evening. Um, and what was it that I did with you all a couple of Saturdays ago? We did the not the Wheel of Life. Oh yeah, we did the 5,000 foot view meditation, right? The distance, the stage, the theater meditation. All right. And so we're not going to do that this evening, but I do want y'all to make sure that if when you learn things like that, write it down because it could be three, four. How many years had it been since I taught that the last time? I've never taught it in a class before, as far as he can remember. All right. So, just, write that stuff down because I'm not going to, I won't go through it again unless it just happens to star lines and boom, there it is. Okay. And it was on a Tuesday. I'll make sure I delete that video. Okay. So let's start off and we're going to do a little Sheely work and we're kind of going to go back and forth a little bit. All right. Let's take a breath. Exhale. Let it settle down. I'm going to walk you through a few details. Okay. First is make sure your balance is evenly dispersed on your feet. Side to side as well as front to back. Your vision will be about 30 to 45 degrees out if your eyes are not lightly closed. When you're in this sort of resting phase or transitional phase, you can work on the breath work a little bit. You can pick a mind scene or two to work on. Okay. Now, Ryan, I'm going to face the camera. If you will, take a step forward and turn either to the side or facing them, whichever way is easiest. Right leg forward. Okay. Weight is back a little bit. We're going to shoe the sheep. And I'd like for you to take a nice full motion up and out. Gently turn the palms and pull it back. Full technique. Look for the timing, the intention. We're going to do one more. All right. Now I want you to do the same technique, but half the size. 3/4 out, 3/4 back. This time as you come back, let the body be still, but continue the technique. Draw it in. Switch your feet. All the other way. 7 big ones. Good mechanics and then good timing, okay? Take your time, be poised. Try to be where you are, not where you think you're supposed to be. Oh. All right. Go out 3/4, come back. Still the same timing. Everything finishes together, both yin and yang. One more. Good. Let the body be quiet, but the mind continues. Good. Draw it back into your horse. Just empty and slide the right foot back out again. Let the hands float up, or let the hands empty. Then the ocean wave. Then it pulls back into the sea. Nice and easy. Good. Half size the circle, so come back 3/4, up 3/4, out 3/4. This time come back. Let the hands float up to the neutral, just about in front of your face. Let the body be quiet and continue. Good. As you exhale, draw it in. Extend the other leg. Hands float. And out. One more. Half size the circle. Good. Let it come back. Hands return up. Continue. But let the body be quiet. Good. Let it draw in. There you go. Just a few breaths, and we're going to do a little bit more. There's an old Chinese martial arts proverbs, Sifu Qigong Ko would recite over and over again. Some of y'all have heard it over and over again. Big movement's not as good as small movement. Small movement is not as good as no movement. Only in stillness will you find the truth. We're going to do the crane. So this time you're going to come back in a little bit of a cat stance and let the hands open up from the back, open your chest, and then close and open your back. Open through the chest and back. The hands should not lead this movement. Good. Make it half the size. Good. Find a middle place. Continue, but let the body be quiet. Let it draw itself in into your horse. Transfer your weight a little bit and extend your leg, the other leg. Open and close. Half size. Good. Find quiet. Let it draw in to your horse. We're going to finish with just a little Tai Chi movement, the grasping bird's tail, just the roll back and the on. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow the hands, we're going to step back, let the hands float, roll back, let the foot rise a little bit, and let the hands drop as the feet come together. Reach out to the other angle, pull back, lower. Your weight's on this leg now. Now your weight's here. We're going to do a few more to each side. Think about the timing like we were just working on in the Shili. Just bring it back together, float, and out. One more. Good. Draw it in. Okay. I still got a couple of minutes. So we're going to try 1 minute each side. Strike the palm to ask Buddha for a little posting. Okay. Just to poke. Open it up. Here. Hand, nose, and foot in the same direction. Try to have a little bend in the front knee. Good. Let it come together. You're going to turn, open up to this side. Take in a breath. As you exhale, let it draw in, fingertips together. Open it out into the world. Stand up with pride.